Hey, good morning. Granny Gear here for Old Guy on a Bike. We are in Susanville, California. Buddy Tony and I, we're getting ready to do some gravelly things. Why don't you come along with us, okay? Little outfit, Mike. You are so coordinated.
Oh my god.
What a cool bike, too.
Thank you.
Oh, you even got the little
Yeah, got all the rainbow bolts.
little purpley bits. Yeah. Very well done.
Soul searching, fall apart, tunnel vision, hiding in the dark.
This is the Lassen Gravel Adventure. When we are here, we're going to do a whole bunch of the Biz Johnson Trail, which is an old rails to trails. If you don't know what rails to trails are, you should look it up because they make for some fabulous cycling. Sometimes you don't even need a real big gravel bike on them. We went out and did a little bit of it yesterday, and I think it's going to be a great day. It's not going to be a hard ride, 60 some miles we chose, so we want to be social and enjoy ourselves and come back for libations and whatever they have to eat later on. All right. We're going to roll out here pretty quick. I better find Buddy Tony, get myself ready. We'll see you on the trail, huh?
Soul searching, fall apart, tunnel vision, hiding in the dark. Well, I ain't gonna holler before I really bleed. Salvation or quick fix remedy. You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right, never would.
Tunnels, old railroad tunnels, so cool. Not a bad idea to bring a light, as you can see, so you can see. That's awesome. All right, looks like we might have made a wrong turn. We're following the group, and the group was real sure right up to the point where somebody stopped after about a mile of climbing and said, I think we went the wrong way. So we're backtracking down a cinder cone kind of, or cinder rock road here. And I don't know, go back down, see if we can figure it out. That was a little bit of climbing for nothing. Oh well, that happens.
Leave the light on. Just leave the light on.
Breakfast burritos. Crustables and a banana, and I'll go get some water, and I think I'll be good. Okay, I'm all rest stopped, topped up on water, a little bit of fuel. It's not a lot of climbing in this ride, but there's some. And since we took that wrong way, hang on, I gotta shift. Since we took that wrong way, man, that was uphill for, I don't know, more than a mile that we went before we realized we were going the wrong way. So that put a little dent in my fender. But it's beautiful here. Beautiful, a little dusty. Whew, man. But really nice, really nice. I mean, look at this, right? How can you not love this? And the grade's not too bad. I'm guessing this is about, I don't know, topping out 8-9% maybe. But not bad. And this road is so smooth. It's not all washboarded. It's really quite nice. You don't need a big tire here. I'm running some 50s, some WTB 50 Resolutes. Mostly because I'm kind of reviewing them, you know, so trying to see trade-offs on how big gravel tires are, getting what you give, what you get. Anyway, a little overkill for this ride, but it sure was nice. On that pumice road we took by mistake, there is a place for a big tire. Enough chit chat. back to riding.
Yeah, leave the light on. If I'll ever change, been dreaming of Nashville.
Another Crustables. These are good. All right, lunch stop, our rest stop number 2 is done and dusted, and I am speaking of dusted, I am covered in dust. Man, it's dusty roads. What a great ride though. Really pretty back here. We've had a couple reroutes. We got lost. It happens. We're back on course now. Tony's having a snack. Looks like we better get on the road. All right, down the trail.
Tennessee. While the cold here in Sweden got the best of me. Well, haven't I got better things to think about than that? Like deadlines, rent's due, bills pile up, family day in, day out, the clock's mocking me, getting old, oh, got the kids deserve so much more than this, gotta get rid.
The last sag stop. And you know what? Sometimes you run into old friends.
Should we catch up with him? I got,
Oh, look at this. Winner of the best mustache of the entire ride.
Oh my God, really?
I've known that guy for 30 years. Doesn't live near me. Run into him along the trail here. Oh, you meet the nicest people on a gravel bike. So I think we're about 10 miles out. We're back on the Biz Johnson Trail now. You can see it's just running straight down now. And we've been on it for maybe the last 3 or 4 miles. It's hard to tell, but we're back on the easy and the downhill now. And I think it's downhill on the Biz Johnson all the way back to home base. I'll tell you, it's been a great ride. I'm getting just a little weary, you know, as happens on a hot, dry, dusty day. It has been dusty. Woo! Some of those silt pits are kind of crazy, but you know what? What a great ride. And these guys have organized it really well. It's a great route. I would definitely come back up here again and ride this. And you know, guys, you just want to come up to this area, to Susanville. There's a lot to do really for family if you like being outdoors. And to ride this Biz Johnson as a family, got to come back with the dog trailer and the Mrs. Granny gear. All right, getting loaded back up. We're going to do the last, 10 or so miles, and we'll see you back at the end, huh?
You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right I never would. Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Just leave the light on. If I never change, if I never change, if I never change, if I never change, if I never change.
Here I am, as promised, back on my front porch studio. Lassen Gravel Adventure ride. You can see, you know, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Hey, kudos to the people that organized this. It was a group effort and the community effort. There was the Rotary Club there, giving you stuff at the SAGs, and there were young ladies at the finish, young girls whose moms baked goods for $1, that type of stuff. I like that kind of grassroots community feel, and it had that, and they did a really, really good job. So I understand it was only their second year doing this, and if that's true, wow, they're doing really, really well. The course was excellent. As I said, they had, we did the 60 version, there was a 90 version, I think there was a 40-ish, and then there was one that was only like 14 miles, and it had its own special little brunch at the end of it. So if you were there with somebody who hadn't ridden a lot, or a child or something, and it's on the Biz Johnson Rail Trail, a lot of this, which is, you know, railroad grade, because it's an old rails to trails conversion. And so it was a very approachable event for people that weren't super fit. The terrain, at least on the Biz Johnson Trail, very approachable too. You could have done a family version of this at the 14-miler with pancakes, I think, at the 7-mile turn. I didn't get any of those. I was zooming past that part. But the whole courses were challenging, and it was a hot, dry, dusty kind of environment as we got out further, because it's been a hot, dusty summer. And some of those silt beds, if you can tell on the video, wow, they were like wheel swallowing. You know, you just kind of point your wheel and you get back on the saddle, you hang on, and you just pedal a big gear and through them. But anyway, it was all very good fun. So you guys did a great event. And I recommend going up to Susanville and checking out the Lassen Gravel Adventure ride, assuming there is another one in upcoming years. I hope there is, because it's a great event. And Susanville is a destination up along the 395, you know, kind of up above Reno there in California, Northern California. Nice little area. There's some lakes, there's hiking, there's fishing, and it really was a pretty good family destination. We stayed, I think it was the Susanville RV Park or something, I remember the name, but I'll put that in the destination. That was clean and convenient. We were able to ride right to town within a few minutes and about 1.5 miles from the event start. So that worked out very, very well. As far as the bike I used, you know, of course, it's Turner Cyclosis gravel bike, because that's the only gravel bike I have, and it did just fine. And let's look at how I had it set up briefly, starting from the top down. You know, I'm loving those Ritchie Venture Max bars. You know, they're an odd duck in a sense, the bends and whatnot, but man, the more I spend time on them, that was a micro bumpy day. You know, it wasn't like super technical, but it's just lots of fast. We were going from 12 to 22 miles an hour for almost that whole event, and maybe averaging probably 17 or 18. So fairly fast event. And a lot of it's just that kind of chattery stuff where you're up on the bar tops and just kind of going down the road. Love those bars, love those bars. And Redshift, the suspension stem and seat post people. I heart you guys, because the stem wasn't so important for this ride, although it certainly cut out some of the vibration. I have mine set fairly firm because I like it for these big ruts in Southern California. But the seat post, whoa, lordy. I love that seat post. Tony, my buddy Tony, he runs stem and seat post too. And we were just saying what a game changer that was on those, you know, micro washboarded roads where you're spinning, so you're not lifting yourself off the saddle as much as you might be. You know, you're just kind of cruising along. Redshift, you guys totally rock. What's else? I mean, the bike itself, it was just, it's so competent, it's so good, it's so comfortable. Yeah, I'm loving that. No complaints there. The gearing changes I made, running that 38 tooth chainring, that was fine. Although there are times I actually, on the downhills, I was actually already in the 10 cog, which didn't really expect to have that happen very much just on a dirt event. Anyway, but plenty of gearing for everything. So the 1x mullet with the 38 tooth, that was great for that event too. And the tires. So the tires I was using, because I'm checking out what I gain and what I lose with a little bigger gravel tires. So I'm running some WTB 50mm Resolutes. And they're honestly a little overkill for this event. Although in the softer parts, they were kind of nice, but a 40 actually would have been just fine for here. WTB Resolutes in a 50, not bad, not bad. I'll be talking in a video coming up pretty soon about what I think I gained and lost after I've had some time on that big of a tire for gravel. I almost forgot. I'm over here washing the bike off, and I forgot to talk about the chain lube. You know, I've been using a wax chain lube for years now. I'm sold on that, but no crock pots. It's just a direct application with a brush and get it into the rollers. It works amazing. Both Tony and I use it. It's smooth lube, and it's in my description, and I'll put a link as well. And 5311 formula, we both did 70 miles, and our chains, our shifting were just as quiet and smooth as when we started the ride. Love this product. You don't need a crock pot, don't need to be breaking your chain. You don't need to do that to get good wax lube performance. Just use your crock pot for, I don't know, Swedish meatballs or something, okay? Back to my front porch. Other than that, the bike worked just great. I had Fluid Performance Drink in one bottle, I had Element in the other bottle, and then I carried some of my own food, but I ate a lot of theirs because they were really well stocked at the sag stops. And really, that's about it. We got 70 miles in because if you look at my Strava, because, well, we got lost, as I said in the video, and that'll teach me to trust some guy with an honest looking face when I say, hey, my GPS says we're off course. Is this right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it wasn't. 2 miles of climbing for nothing. But hey, you know what? Whatever. It was all good. Things like that do happen. Go up to Susanville, check out the Lassen Gravel Adventure ride, because I think you will enjoy it, whichever course you want to do. And maybe even, bring a fishing pole or something. All right? You guys have a great week and or weekend. And as always, go ride your bikes.